Welcome to another video. I've been trying to do this video for a while now, and every time I go and get some footage, I'm never quite happy with what I did. And so I've got the drone with me, and there's a little park that's north of Indianapolis called Holiday Park, and there's a kind of a unique structure there called the Ruins. And it's one of those things that's like, hey, this would be really cool to catch on a drone. And every time I've taken the drone out there, I just haven't been real happy with kind of the footage that I got. So I'm going to take another crack at it, but this time I'm going to use an app that I've kind of been playing around with. It's called Litchi, L-I-T-C-H-I. And a lot of you droners, I'm sure, probably are familiar with this, and those who aren't, basically it will allow you to create a mission from like your PC. So you could basically call up an aerial map, and you can create a mission with waypoints or have orbit or a point of interest, and you basically create this mission and save it, and then you can load it to your drone when you're actually ready to go fly the mission. So you can create the mission at home, but then actually go out to this remote spot and have all your settings already done, so you're not playing around with actually trying to fly the drone, it's flying itself. So I've played around with it a little bit. All right, here we are, Holiday Park. Okay, thank you. Well, I'm kind of hoping that there's not a lot of people around this thing, just because, again, if I'm flying a drone around it, I set all the settings to where it's gonna be pretty high up. It should be able to clear all the trees. It shouldn't get anywhere close to people. But there is the ruins of Holiday Park. I don't know how well the GoPro's really gonna pick it up, but hey, little dog. Okay, well, I think what we'll do is we'll probably just walk up to the ruins, and I'll get some video with the helmet, and then we'll break out the drone and see if we can get some dronage. More or less, I think they just cobbled this thing together out of a lot of really old, kind of repurposed things. I know the statues actually came off of one of the first skyscrapers in New York. Yeah, so they revitalized this in 2016, because I think this thing was pretty much kind of a dump that's been sitting for years since its original construction. And as you can see, it actually looks very nice now. Little gardenish area. Another fountain. That's actually a door that goes to another dimension, but we're not supposed to go through it, so I'm not. So this is basically a list of people who've donated to the park. I kind of hate walking around with a helmet on and a camera, especially in a park when there's always kids around. And then the kids will always come up and ask if I have a YouTube channel, and then I have to tell them, go away, because it's not. The fuck is it? Oh, it's a stick. I seriously thought this was like a praying mantis. It's a fucking stick. Yeah, so these statues, these three statues, came off of the St. Paul building in New York City in 1898. Yeah, so the ruins were completed in 1978. But basically, yeah, those statues came off of St. Paul building in New York City. And then, of course, when they went to tear it down, they salvaged those. And they're constructed from Indiana limestone originally, so it's kind of fitting that they came back, eh?